And we're here, back in the box, another beautiful morning. First up, I have there's an architectural firm that's gonna come by at 3:30 today, which most likely I'll capture. And they put on a show for another local artist, and I came and checked out the show, and it was a show. This shit is gonna get me in trouble. This talking on camera and being honest is gonna get me in trouble. And so they wanna come by and check out my work, which is great because I have dreamed of my work being in well-designed contemporary homes since the beginning. And I feel like now I finally have an expression that is 100% true, uniquely me, but also will work in these spaces. And so trying to figure out how to find that line between speaking from my heart through my art and then also creating things that people would want in their home is tough. And not all the pieces that I create are for people's homes. For instance, this, I have to get this out. This, I have to get out. I have to show this, right? So what I do is I have a collection of pieces that are, I guess you would say, more palatable to the masses. And then I have things like this, where this is just pure expression. This is 100% me. And so they get to see both. And that process is really crucial for the mind of an artist to be able to express and push and deliberate and speak through their art. But also we have to survive. And so, you know, it's just constant juggling act of just trusting that what you're creating is gonna bring value to people's lives. And trying not to sell out, and then also just be honest. Honesty, that's the focus. That's everything that's happening right now artistically. Everything that's happening right now artistically with me, the focus is truth and honesty. And that path traditionally does not make you successful. Traditionally, or in this capitalist society, the things that generally make you successful are things that are dishonest and things that feed into people's addictions. And you know, we have this whole Facebook, Instagram thing going on with social media where they're basically trying to trick you into absorbing the content and things like that. And I don't know, man. I gotta find a different way. I have to find a way that's karma free. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're back in the box. Getting ready for this visit from this architectural studio. Studio visits are important because people who are in the creative field or people who are looking to place art, they like to be early. Like they want to be on top of things before they blow and before they explode. And so I'm in this new expression, and this is a good time for me to be showing my work. And so pretty much all I have to do, like I'll show you the studio, how it looks. Pretty much all I have to do is just mop. Like these white floors are really tough to keep clean. And as you can see, it's not bad, but when you're dealing with a certain caliber of client, I feel like it's important just to put your best foot forward, as good as you got. And I have this beautiful all white box, this beautiful all white space, and I think that I should at least clean the floors. But it looks pretty good. I'm gonna mop and I'm gonna hang some of these, check this out. I'm gonna hang some of these pieces. So I just have to put some hooks in them. And then I'm gonna hang some of these. And I need to practice hanging these anyway and arranging these because I think I'm gonna have maybe like 30 of these for this upcoming show, May 30th. And I wanna make sure that I have some sort of unique way to hang them. So here you go. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be better than it was yesterday. just like us. And then I paid a company to just remodel the whole thing. So it was a garage, and now as you can see, I've got lighting put in, and the floor is white, the walls are white. And so it's a pretty bright, inspiring place to be in. Thank you, yeah, thank you. So what I did is I'm in studio mode getting ready for the biggest show of my career on the 30th. And so the place is usually set up more like a studio, but I kind of like put some of the art on the edges so you guys can just take your time, look through it, see if you can pick up the messages that I'm trying to send through my art, and hopefully give me some.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
No quiz, just looking for feedback. He said, hey, we would love to have you and a couple artists be our 5th show. And I do not do group shows. And so they originally said, no, we only do group shows. And then they came back a month later like, okay, we do want you. So I'm having to prepare like 85 brand new pieces for this show. Hello, what's up?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. What's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, 85 brand new pieces. But working in this space is easy because I can spread out.
Yeah,
So
but even so, you got to have 85 ideas.
I have a billion.
Oh, all right.
When I'm quiet, they all come to me all at once, you know?
When are you ever quiet?
A lot.
Yeah.
I go to a meditation temple every Sunday. I was there this morning and I just couldn't. I was trying to meditate, but I was getting downloads about my life and my future. And so I did the PBS show, and that felt more like a soul sucker. And I just put a hard stop to everything.
What PBS show?
I have a TV show out right now on PBS.
What else don't we know?
There's a lot you don't know. I turn into a werewolf in about 30 minutes. I'll be locking the doors and consuming all of you. So that's on the agenda.
Go for it. Were you thinking something, or it just happened?
This piece,
Yeah.
all of my art is planned ahead of time. So what I do is I'll go to a coffee shop. I almost never sit here and get my ideas because this space can actually be a little stressful for me for ideas. This is a production space for me, not really a space for me to dream. So I'll leave, and I have a sketchbook with me. I'll show you. I'll just show you guys the process. Okay, so I'll just start sketching out ideas, and literally this one is right there. So like this is rough, the shape isn't all the way there, but I make sure to perfect the shape before I finalize it. And then you're gonna see so many of these pieces are in this sketchbook that actually exist and were actually finished. Okay, so my mind is chaos and I live in my emotions. So I need structure outside of that to be able to be a career creative. You get what I'm saying? Like I have to find balance. So I need order in here to balance out the emotions and the language I'm trying to speak on this. You know, and also I love the business of art too. Like as much as I love the thoughts and the ideas and the energy behind it, I love figuring out how to get people to want to take a piece home. That just excites me. That part of it excites me too. And then I imagine what their friends are saying about it, and that there's art in that too. This one is much more aggressive.
Use the palette knife on her.
Oh my God, dude, you are something else. So these characters are called humanities, the faces, and I've been thinking about, well, what is human? It is not clothes or culture or these identifiers that we dress ourselves with to separate ourselves or team up. It's actually, what we actually are is naked. So I've just thought, okay, maybe I can speak to humanity or to my thoughts about humanity through painting humanities on the most human thing that could be, is the naked body. So, and I did a huge campaign with City of Mesa. And everything they wanted was to be printed digitally, big billboards, but it was all flat and digital and made here and no hand. And I'm thinking about AI and I'm thinking, okay, how do I have job security? Well, shit, I better get back on the canvas and I better start using my hand and I better make sure my hand is in everything. And so, and then I'll be honest with you, I never leave this space. Working with them is the first time I've ever shown anywhere else but here. Yeah, So I get commissioned to do murals, city projects. Iron Man paid me to run in their marathon. I did a bunch of art for them. But galleries, I have a gallery. You know what I mean? So I haven't had no need to work with a gallery. I'm just trying to figure out, the truth is, most of this point in my life is trying to figure out how to get out of street art and into fine art and into museums. You know, as I age, I need my practice. I want my practice to mature. So a lot of this is me chasing that dream.
Good for you.
Thanks, man.
But it's hard.
A lot is when they buy a piece, their friends come in, they love their friends being like, you bought something like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually an Ed Mel print, love Ed Mel, but it's desert landscapes. But then when they get one of mine, their friends are like, who is that? And they get so excited to run to Instagram and look at the naked girl he painted. So I understand that that's a narrative, and that gets me excited, because the art continues, like the story and the song continues after they take the piece. That's important to me. Yeah, I mean, full send is the only, I want full send energy from the universe, so I can't half step. I know exactly who I want to be 5, 10, 20 years from now, and to get there, I started late. To get there, I have to have a psychotic level of self-belief. And I'm broken in that way, where I've just seen it work. Anybody who's created anything, they believed that thing was possible, and they just started walking towards it, and they eventually got there. So I'm like, well, I want to be this type of artist, this level of artist. I want to trust that this thing that's working, PBS, this and that, Iron Man, the only way for this to work is for me to move as if it's gonna work, and the universe just plugs in the rest. It's like, I use this visualization, like I imagine there's a cliff. Every single day there's a cliff, and the cliff is there, and death is right at, and I have to do this, and there's no bricks or nothing under my feet, and then as soon as I step down, the brick forms, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay, one more, there's nothing there, but I'm like, but that brick went, so I gotta trust, and then, boom, and then that's my life every day. That takes so much energy. So I have a commodity that this is not for survival. You don't need art. So that's the mind fuck, is like, if I really wanted to make money, I'd sell medicine or food or car repairs. This is different. And I live in my heart. And that is exhausting. Oh my God. It's against everything I've ever been taught. Like the machismo, the masculine energy that I got growing up. This is me speaking me asking people to pay me for my dreams. You know how fucking weird that is? Like this mind fuck. So for instance, working with corporate clients. So they'll come to me, and they've seen my Instagram page. They know what I create, but they're like, can you paint us a dog? And my brain, I can't process that. Like, you found me, you like my style, you reached out, but you want to be in control of the art. My favorite clients, we have this space. What is your rough price for that painting? I tell them whatever the number is. They're like, what do you want to create? Oh my God. So I give them 5 sketches I'm like, this is my gut speaking to you. And they get to pick from that 5. But man, as soon as they start tweaking things, I'm like, you're losing the point.
It's got to match the carpet.
Yeah, that's so. It is.
All right, easy boy.
It's the dream.
And so here's what I see in the Phoenix art scene of my contemporaries, younger cats who are just still doing street art. The scarcity mindset is so strong that they are just happy to work. But what happens is the art gets watered down. So there's less real art and there's more corporate art. And that's great, get your bag, but somebody's gotta take the bullet. That's gonna be me from now on. I'll suffer so it's easier for someone else in the future. So I'll walk you guys out. I'll walk you guys out.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Whew. We still on? We still recording? I love doing stuff like that. It gets me jazzed up. That felt really good. They literally just left 5 minutes ago. I gave them all a little piece of art to take home. And as you guys just heard, we shared a bunch of ideas. But those people are, those people like in that world are very important to me, to helping me bridge the gap between street art and my previous expression and this current expression. The feedback is everything, from people who are either creative for a living or are just used to consuming art. And so yeah, fine art is the goal. And I mean, we're here now just trying to get people in early. I made this cold brew, by the way. Oh yeah, some nice heavy cream in there. I don't know why I thought you'd care, but life is good, y'all. Keep pursuing your art dreams, and remember, you're not alone. There's a lot of us out here that are just trusting that this thing is gonna work. None of us have any idea what we're doing at all, but we're all moving as if we do. And so I believe that's how you get to your goals, is just do the motions, do the body motions, do whatever it takes to act as if, and then what the if is will become what is. Did that make sense? I hope it did. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next trail.